things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. When we left off in the previous episode, we wrapped up our holiday at Granite Falls with the Great Escape and returned to the castle in Oasis Springs. But surprisingly, Ursula was not dying from thirst like I thought she was, and everything was under control. The ladies here have been getting back into the practice of everyday life, which has been very nice to see. And guys, don't be alarmed by the queen staring into your soul right now, because she's currently in the middle of training Princess Wisteria, who, when we left off, was super close to being a master vampire and being able to move on to the next stage of her training. And guys, guess what? She reached that teensy point that she had. So now she's a master vampire. We have some points to assign. Once that is done, we can begin the next stage of her challenging the queen, which is going to be training with Lady Ursula until she is able to beat Lady Ursula in a duel. Then she will earn the right to challenge the queen for the crown. So guys, without further ado, let's jump into the episode, greet our beautiful Queen Athena of Generation 3, and get into what these ladies are up to. Look at that. Doesn't this look so much less intimidating when you're not up her face? I mean, look at how much fun Wisteria is having. She can feel the power inside of her. Can't she? Look at her. She can feel it. She can feel the energy and the power and the crown that is so close. So close. But okay, I need to stop being so high. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. It is 8 p.m. at night. But let's go ahead and assign these points that we have racked up. So, my darling, you need to get, she's got 6 points, we'll give her the Master of Darkness, and then they can start working towards, both she and her sister, the Sun Resistance. So, there we go, that's something I definitely want to put my attention towards. Now, what was it that I was trying to, Sleep of the Undead, oh yeah, the Fitful Sleep. Fitful Sleep I can get, I don't mind. Why? Because we use the potion, and the potion gets you sleep up anyways. So there we go, we'll take on that weakness, and we'll start saving some power points for a little bit later. But guys, we can finally get her training started with Wisteria. I'm so excited. Okay, we're not going to waste any time. Like, no time, guys. We're not wasting any time. We're going to get Wisteria to go search out our champion, Lady Ursula. And I want them to, they're going to get together. And Ursula is officially going to take Wisteria under her wing now. So Wisteria, after this little bit with the queen, pretty much cannot get training from anyone else other than the champion right now. And it's not normal vampiric training we have. What she needs to train in is sparring. And once she wins against Lady Ursula, then she can go ahead and challenge Queen Athena for the crown. So this is very exciting, but okay, these two, I think it's time. Now that the queen has given her daughter the last bit of advice and training that she needs, look at how fierce she is. Look at those eyes. She is ready to go. But I think the queen has told Wisteria that it's time for you to go down into the dungeon, into our arena, to begin battling the champion. So Wisteria is going to head on down there and hopefully meet up with our lovely champion. And we can finally see some battles happening down here, which ever since I built this beautiful place, we haven't really had a battle here because I think we have the royal tournaments over at a different set of grounds. We've got like ruins and stuff going on. So come on, Ursula. Ursula, don't be late. Oh, I forgot. Ursula can just bat there. That's right. Okay. Coolios. Now, do any of the other ladies have any points I need to assign? Yeah, so if you look at Ursula's own little thing, Ursula, what are you doing? No, don't chat with Rowan. Oh my goodness. Ursula, are you not taking this seriously? You have to train the heiress. What are you doing? What are you doing, woman? Okay, hopefully she gets there. But if you look at her rank, she actually is a master vampire as well, just like the princess. And she's a little bit more powerful than the princess. So I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, she doesn't have the Master of Darkness yet, does she? Well, she's going to get that. So now they're pretty much on par. But I think Ursula is still a little bit more powerful than the princess. Now, if we look at fitness, right now their powers are on par. If you look at the fitness, she's got level 10. She's maxed. And the princess has level 2. So I don't know exactly how much fitness contributes to them winning their battles and sparring. But our lovely princess is going to have to keep going at it with Ursula until she wins. Because, come on guys, logically, if you can't even beat the champion, how are you going to beat the queen? But it doesn't mean you have to be kind of up in despair, because the queen is not actually the most powerful vampiress in the castle. She was a childhood prodigy, so she kind of was, super genius and super powerful when she was young growing up. But if you remember back to the royal tournament, Freya, unexpectedly, is actually the most powerful vampiress over here. So there we go. At least we know the queen can be beaten, guys. The queen can be beaten. But I'm so excited. Look at Ursula. I can't get enough of these ladies' looks. Look at her. She's just like, finally, I get to do some sparring. Okay, this is the moment she's been waiting for ever since she was a teenager and she was ready to take on the role of champion and carry on the mantle of all Rana Rain ladies. So, let's get started. Yep, right over there, guys. A vampiric spa. So we need to keep doing this until until Wisteria wins. And then she'll pretty much get the all clear from Lady Ursula to go ahead and challenge the queen. This is the first fight I'm going to see these ladies in. I'm so excited. I'm not expecting Wisteria to win straight off the bat. Like I said, Ursula has level 10 fitness, and the vampiric powers are on par. So I don't think she's going to win, but it's going to take some practice. It's definitely going to take some practice. Oh my goodness, this is intense. Yep, that was expected. That was definitely expected. So she's going to have to do some regular sparring to make sure. And look, that gets their relationship up as well, which is good. So that makes me happy. But this is how she's going to be training from now on. And it's cool because her power points are also going up. I mean, both their power points are going up this way. But okay, darlings, let's take a little bit of a break, shall we? And let's see. Oh, yeah. Wisteria needs to take a break because she has to go make an enemy, guys. So let's go work on that. Let's see. Okay, so who is it in the castle that she has a terrible relationship with? Now, some of you guys have been asking me, why do I make it so that they only have enemies within the castle? Why can't I get them to have enemies outside of the castle? Well, guys, the reason is that it's more interesting that way. It's spicier to kind of have our ladies create more drama for themselves by turning on each other or befriending each other or romancing each other. These are my main characters and I invest so much time into them, which is why, despite the fact that we've had so many characters and it's been 3 generations, well, now counting these ladies, kind of 4, we've got a mix of 3 and 4, we remember their names and remember the characters quite well because of the amount of time I spent with them, and that's kind of the reason why our stories turn out so cool. And another reason is that if I like giving my Sims some control over who they choose to destroy their relationship with or improve their relationship with, because if it's up to me and I get to choose everything all the time, guys, then I know that none of you would want me to have the ladies turn on each other. And that's just going to make for a boring gameplay. So I go ahead and give some of my control over to the Sims by letting them do crazy stuff like this, like turn on whoever's at the castle. So, the person who has the least relationship with Wisteria at this point, and I'll get her to pick on them because it feels logical that that's who, she has the least liking to, unfortunately, is Lady Freya, her aunt. for whatever flippin' reason, she doesn't like her aunt. So she's going to go ahead. I actually thought Oriana was going to be at the short end of that stick, but they're actually friends, surprisingly. So I'm going to go ahead and get her to seek out the priestess, and she is not going to stop until she has absolutely run their relationship into the ground. So guys, oh my goodness, a vampiric duel. Well, that's definitely a good way to go ahead to get your backside beaten. But not only that, ruin your relationship. So, Wisteria, I think she's feeling very hot-blooded after, she got beat up, so she can't feel cocky, but I think she's feeling very hot-blooded from having that little sparring thing with Lady Ursula, which was supposed to be a friendly thing, so that improved their relationship. But now she's going to have a vampiric duel with her aunt, Lady Zelda. Not Zelda, Lady Freya. Jeez, I'm sorry. Now, I find this very interesting, but for whatever reason, none of the princesses have really had a good relationship with Freya, and I am at a complete loss as to why that is, because Freya has a really good relationship with their mother, Queen Athena. So, I don't know, guys. You let me know. What do you think? Why would that be? I cannot think of a single reason. Honestly, I can't. Unless they are just being really petty about the fact that Freya's the only one amongst all the ladies who has not managed to produce a baby girl. She produced a boy. And I think she only ever got pregnant once. So, yeah, we've got that going on. But I feel like in this generation, that hasn't been as big of a deal as it was back in Generation 1 when Ambrosia had. And it's nighttime. Good, so they can fight outside. And this isn't going to be really deathly for the princess. Wasn't I just saying that Freya's like the most powerful vampiress and Wisteria's definitely going to get beat up? Yeah, well, there we go. At least we get a nice show, guys. Honestly, Wisteria, you gotta pick your enemies better. You have to pick your enemies better. See, we knew this was coming. You just love getting beat up, don't you? You just love getting beat up. Has that absolutely destroyed their relationship? Yep, there we go. We're not completely enemies yet, so she's not done. We want to become enemies, like to the max. So let's yell at... Oh, what was that? Nymphadora! Nymphadora! Nymphadora came on by. Oh my goodness. Guys, Nymphadora came. Nymphadora! And as we know, she's actually been traveling around, so we don't invite her or anything because she made it clear that she didn't want contact with the Coven until the Fire Tribute, unless she decided to drop by on her own. And she has! How cool is that? Now, I wonder why she came. What coincidence! Maybe she heard that it was her daughter's birthday, so she wanted to drop by to say hi, but this is the perfect timing because one of you lovelies, I think it was Ronald, who pointed out in, I think the previous episode or the episode before, that even though the queen was closest to Nymphadora was actually closest to Freya. So when we see Princess Wisteria going ahead and having like the first vampiric duel we've had in this generation, like at this castle, for, something that's not nice. First vampiric duel that's been negative that we've had, or antagonistic. Nymphadora just comes up out of nowhere. So, why is she here? Probably here for her daughter, but her timing is just impeccable. Because Lady Freya is her really close friend. Huh. I wonder if she's going to do anything about this. And then request training? No. We don't want to do that. We want to become enemies. What was that? Give a mean gift? Yeah, no. No gift giving of any sort. Nope. No gift giving. Do some other stuff. Let's jeer. Oh, that's why she came. She came for Oriana. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. She came because her daughter aged up. Aww. Oh, that just melts my heart. Okay, I want to give them some attention, but I'm also kind of focused on these guys because we gotta get them to be enemies. Oh, they despise each other. Can we... Oh, declare enemy. Declare enemy. There we go. Okay, this isn't good. This isn't good. But they're in different generations, so Freya's not going to be impacted as much by Wisteria hating her as one of the younger ladies would have been. So, Marigold, I think you should probably start working on a friendship potion if possible, because I think Wisteria needs it. And yep, that fulfilled her desire. She feels much better. Also, Marigold did already give out the potions to the ladies, because I think she wanted to head off to bed early, so we'll just get everyone who's thirsty to grab themselves a drink. Let's go drink. Isadora, you drink too. Who else is thirsty? Sol, are you thirsty? Sol's thirsty. Let's grab a drink here. Let's grab a drink this way. And Rowan is thirsty. Queenie, wake up from your coffin and drink your potion. Okay, Freya's fine and Ursula's fine. Excellent. Well, this makes me really happy that Oriana's chatting with her mother. Oh, that's so good that Nymphadora made a trip especially here. And she's feeling very floody, which is a tad bit odd, but that's completely fine. Okay, that makes me super happy. But, you know what we need, guys? We need some more sparring. So, okay, you guys, you need to head back down. You need to head back down into the dungeon. Come on. Let's go. Let's go back down. So now, guys, pretty much what we're going to be trying to focus on almost all the time is literally going to be getting Princess Wisteria and Lady Ursula to keep sparring. I'll give them breaks in between, like for their desires, so that we can see some other things and for it to not get too repetitive. But I know the sparring is going to be very exciting for a lot of us because we've been waiting for this for a long time. And also, we all know what it means. So, Ursula, do you not have a bad ability, honey? How do you... I feel like we need to get you we need to get you a bad ability. Because I don't appreciate it enough, but it's so convenient when they can just bat places. I forget half the time, but it is so convenient. Especially with how large these, like, underground labyrinths are. Okay, no. Wisteria, no. Go together. See, this is the thing. When one person is too slow, then everyone else starts wandering away. But let's not worry about that. Let's go back in. But yeah, I think this will be a good change for Wisteria. With her spending more time sparring with the champion, she'll have less time to cry over the, ashes of our alchemists who have died with her younger sister Isadora. So that makes me happy. Okay, let's go do a friendly vampiric spa. Where is it? There we go. There we go. How long do you think it's going to take, guys, before Wisteria wins? How long do you think it'll take? I want you guys to put down some numbers for me. Let me know. How many fights do you think it'll take before Wisteria actually beats Lady Ursula in this battle that's happening between the two of them? Oh my goodness, look at how intense it is. They're all slapping each other's faces. But I think we all know who the winner's going to be. Yeah. Yep, there we go. That's pretty obvious. So excellent. There we go. Now, another thing I'm curious about, does that increase their fitness or does it not? I know it increases their vampiric ability. I'm not entirely sure if it increases their fitness. Okay, well, that's completely fine. Why don't we get the princess to practice some punching? Because, honey, you have to train. So actually, Wisteria doesn't get as much relaxation time as she used to get before. So now that we're back from the winter escape, and she's kind of at this next stage, this is when it gets really intense. So when she has whims, I'll give her breaks to go and do them. But if she doesn't have a whim and I'm working on other stuff, then all she's going to be doing is literally training, sparring. Right, well, Rowan, how can I help you? We can plant something. She wants to go plant something. Why don't you go plant, I think we said... Did you already do that? Huh. She did plant that, I think. Well, who else has a... We'll give you another one. Or someone else could have done that. Let's get her to come on out and plant this plasma fruit. I don't know when she got into planting things, but she did. I guess she loves the outdoors. Yeah, she does. Okay, there we go. Let's pop that down. And this is, this is kind of like an emergency supply of drinks. And some of you have been saying that there's a lot of random people that walk past the castle. Can't I get my vampires to drink from them? Well, yes, I can totally get my vampires to drink from them. But, guys, the reason we don't do it is that it's kind of dangerous to be out during the daytime, especially if they have like a drinking issue they need to do during the daytime, like if they get thirsty. Then no one except the Queen and Lady Freya have the resistance to the sun. So if they're out for too long, they will actually die. Like our ambassadors who did, because they weren't paying attention to the fact that they're out in the heat. But that can happen. And another reason is that the potions are so convenient. Well, that's tied to the first reason. But yeah, the potions are convenient. They not only get the thirst up, but the vampire energy as well, which is what keeps these vampires alive and why nobody's died, even though we're playing in a desert or have been for the entire flippin' season. Apart from that, guys, there's a story reason to it as well. I kind of like the idea that with the arrival of the alchemist and this age of abundance and gold, these vampires, especially the Generation 4 ladies, have become very used to kind of having all their needs satiated through a magical drink. They haven't been trained from a young age how to hunt, so they don't really know how to hunt. And they're out of touch with their primal side, which at one point the Queen was kind of adamant that they go and do that. And I think the Queen definitely has drawn some tough lessons for Wisteria, like when she got Wisteria to drink from Marigold, because that's something, as a queen, she needs to experience. Even though none of the other ladies have really been through that, since Wisteria is the heiress, maybe the Queen felt that's a piece of knowledge that she has to pass down, because it's an important and ancient vampiric knowledge, even though they don't practice it anymore. So who knows, maybe at some point in the future we might actually see a shift where the ladies kind of get back in touch with their primal sides, but for now, that's been toned down. Like if you remember back in the first generation, whenever the girls used to age up into a teen, the first thing all the adults used to do was to take them out to the, to the prey garden, which was where we kept all our indoctrined human females to go hunt and grab their first drink. So that's how they used to get taught what hunting is, how you drink, and how you hunt best, and how you control your primal side, whereas none of the Generation 4 ladies have actually been through that kind of training. They've been pampered a lot in the castle, and they've never had to get their hands dirty, pretty much. So their lives have been pretty glamorous, I feel like. Okay, let's go check up on Wisteria. Wisteria, my darling, are you ready for some more sparring? Oh, that rhymed, and I wasn't even expecting it. Okay, let's see. Let's get back down with our lovely Ursula, so that we can do some more sparring, as long as they're in good condition. Obviously, I don't want to run them into the ground, but it does get very tough. And look, even Rose is here. I think this is Lady Rose. Yep, even Lady Rose is training it up. Okay, maybe Lady Rose is trying to give some encouragement, because Wisteria and Isadora are always mourning the Alcandra cause. So, see, look at this. I don't know what it... Look, she's mourning Lady Rose. But Lady Rose is trying to support you right over here. Okay, where are you? Taking your sweet time, as you always do. But I can't blame you. Like, this labyrinth is so huge. I kind of don't appreciate how convenient it is when they have the bat ability. But, okay. Wisteria, come on. Come on. Don't worry about Lady Rose. Don't worry about Lady Rose. Don't worry about her. Look, she's training. Wait, ladies! Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to have autonomy off just to control these two, because then I'll have to be worried about everyone else. But okay. You guys... Oh, what are you doing? Come on. Let's pause, and let's do some sparring. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. There we go. And yes, we have to pay attention to all of their sparring, like every time they spar, because we need to know when Wisteria wins. Because as soon as she wins, that's when we bump her up to the next stage. So, okay. Round number 3. And looks like Rose is here to view the fight. I don't know, Rose. Are you gonna give some encouragement to Wisteria? Are you gonna channel some of your magical powers into the heiress so that she can perform a little bit better than she's been doing? Nope. Okay. That's fine. That's completely fine. You know what that means, Wisteria? Even more training. So let's get her to practice punching again. But this is also good because with this whole mentoring thing that's happening, their relationship is going to be improving. So that makes me happy. Okay, look at Wisteria go. Isn't she adorable? Okay, so she's practicing hard. And wait a second. Rowan, don't lie to me like that. So she did plant the other one. It just didn't register as planted. Why is that? That is so weird. That is so weird. And look, now it's stuck. The pin is stuck. Okay, well, the pin was stuck. And we can't collect a new fossil because we haven't been seeing any of the rocks spawn around here, which is really weird. They've all been replaced by the dig sites. So, oh well. We can't collect a new metal. Rummage in the trash, because she's a glutton. Well, you know what? I will let you rummage in the trash. Let's go and try that. Because the other whim didn't register. This is absolutely disgusting. But I won't question what Rowan wants to do. I don't know what it is, but maybe she's facing some issues right now, and she just needs to. She just needs to rummage in the trash. I can't justify this behavior. Like, why would you want to rummage in the trash? For food? For food? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess we're seeing some really weird sides come out. Some really weird sides to Rowan that we haven't seen before. I mean, guys, have we ever seen a vampire that rummages in the trash with stuff? Oh my goodness. And she found some food that's kind of edible. What is this? It's some mac and cheese. And she is probably going to eat it. But I will leave it. She can keep it in inventory. If she wants to eat it, she can eat it. If she doesn't want to eat it, she doesn't have to. I'm not going to force her. And nobody follows Prank Day. Go away. I know, everyone's going to be sad now, but that's fine. Nobody follows Prank Day. It's completely fine. But what's happening with these girls? Okay, they're thirsty. Well, guys, what happened? What? Where are your potions? I swear, if they left potions lying around, that is not cool. Okay, Marigold, you need to run some errands, honey. Honestly, have you guys noticed that? There's been like some weird glitch going on where these guys just leave their potions lying around, like when they go to drink. Also, I completely forgot to mention this early in the video, but you should have already seen at the beginning. I now have an Instagram for the channel, so if you guys want to go ahead and follow that, it is pretty much FantasyEsque, then you can go ahead and do that. I'll be posting screenshots of some of these Sims games, especially a lot of the Mermaid Amazon gameplay. So if you guys are not on Patreon, but you're curious as to what's kind of going on there, then I'll be posting regular screenshots from the game and stuff. So you can kind of check out how ladies look and what's happening, all those cool things. And also just random things I do around the place outside of YouTube. I might put them up there. So there we go, we have that. And I also have a Tumblr if you guys want to follow that I recently made, where I'll just be putting up like, I don't know, weird stuff. Either baked goods, maybe some art, maybe some poetry. So yeah, all of those links and stuff should be in the description, and I should have put the name of my Instagram and stuff and Tumblr at the beginning of the video. You guys should have seen that, but I just forgot to mention it, and I'm doing it now. Okay, sweet. Now that this is done, let's see. Oriana, let's go drink that. Let's go drink that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Isadora? Don't worry. We are coming for you. And I think Freya's thirsty too. My goodness, there's so many thirsty Sims. Okay, let's come here. Let's go ahead and drink this. See, half the time I have to be with these gals when they're drinking stuff, because there is some weird glitch where they just leave their potion on the floor. So if we see some potions on the floor, also let me know, because Marigold worked hard on those. And poor her having to go up and down, up and down. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Where is Isadora? Is she in the soul repository? Of course she is. She's in the most difficult place possible. This is literally the furthest corner that we have down here in the dungeon. and this is where Isadora and Wisteria like to spend half of their waking hours. My goodness, such a tough group to deliver stuff to. But also, guys, I was thinking we might want to send Marigold to the magic realm at some point soon so that we can get some more ingredients and hopefully be able to work on a friendship potion so that we can get Lady Freya to drink it and repair her relationship with her niece. Just like Sol did with Isadora. Wouldn't that be fun? And oh, it's Isadora's birthday soon. What? Okay, that kind of crept up on me. I completely forgot about that. Isadora, let's grab yourself a drink. Please drink it properly. Oriana did. Okay, who else was having some complaints? I think it was Freya. Oh, the queen and... No, not Freya. It was the queen. Okay. Time to head... Wait, Queenie, don't you already have the potion that I gave you? No? That is so weird. What happened to the potion that I gave you? Did you already drink it? Well, the queen is out here in her nightgown. We're going to send our alchemist to tend to her needs. But guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.